Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my corner of the internet. My name once again is Jason, and we're back with some more Arma 2. Alright, well first things first, it's not warfare. I'm getting that out of the way. I've gone ahead and I've tried a new format. I've created a custom mission, and I'll explain the details as to why and what I plan to do with this mission, once we get things started. So let's go ahead, and this is basically our arena, if you will. This is where all of our gameplay is going to be taking place. We're playing over Krasnostav. So let's go ahead and take a look at our notes. Here's the sitrep. Reports from Krasnostav indicate that some local townsfolk have taken up arms and have taken the town. Rebel forces are reported to have hunting rifles and AK-47 assault rifles. You have been dispatched with 2 squads to clear Krasnostav of the rebel presence and bring the town back under our control. I wrote that in like 10 very few seconds, so if it sounds corny and plain, it's because it is. I'm not focusing so much on the my writing and plausibility as I am just the experience. So let's go ahead and take a look at our tasks. We've got recapture Krasnostav, and it's basically fallen under rebel control. So we're going to go ahead and do that. More on this mission in a bit. And here we are. Alright, just a small correction from my briefing. I did have it written down 2 squads, but it's really more of a, actually sort of a platoon-sized, well, maybe, it's like maybe around 3 squads, whatever. I'll show you. Each one of these represents a fire team with about 4 members to it. So, yeah, I guess that's kind of closer to a platoon squad. Now you'll notice on the map here, we do have some enemy movement reported in the town, and this blue square is actually not military, this is actually a civilian. So we have civilians reporting some stuff to us as well, or that's where we're getting our information. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to send the fire teams into the various parts of the town to sort of clear it out. We have one group here, and then we have got one group sort of in reserve. I'm going to send these teams off into the forests, into the woods, near, basically on the outskirts of the town to sort of serve as a sort of a back line, a second line for our own troops. Now, you'll notice my frame rate dropped. Guess what? I figured out how to fix this. I basically hit escape, wait about a second or two, and I'm back, rocking and rolling. So, when I check the map and my frame rate drops, I'll be pressing the escape key a few times just to fix it. I don't know what's up. I've got my monitors on, the hard drive is still, it's not being taxed or anything, so I don't know what's up with that. It seems to be a problem with Arma whenever Fraps is running. So we're going to go ahead and grab some gear here. I've got 2 med kits already on me, so I'm actually going to grab a bit of morphine, and I'm going to butcher this epinephrine. Epinephrine? Yeah, we'll figure it out. Now, I'm going to set my guys into a V formation, and we're going to move up towards the town. Looks like there's already some contacts, so we've already got some fire going on. Now, the reason why I chose to do this instead of a warfare map is so that I could sort of provide we'll say a closer, a tighter experience. I didn't want, okay, there's obviously some forces or some troops off in the woods to our right. So we got looks like they're not just in the town. So let's stay in formation and make sure that we don't get flanked on our way into the town. But yeah, I found with warfare it was kind of all over the map. And while it's a nice experience to play, I feel like you're missing a little bit that a directed experience can give you. So that's why I wanted to choose specific missions. Now, while my guys are protecting me and being totally awesome, I just want to point something out. When I'm in commander mode, if you look at the entire map, it's showing me the status of all the towns. I've kind of got it set up so that while I'm fighting up here, I've also got other little scenarios sort of playing out. This circle here shows that we've actually lost this town, Chemishovo. And that's going to happen throughout the mission. As you can see, we got enemy forces showing up in contesting areas. We'll find out a little bit more about what this is. This is going to be more of a a player like me that's going to be directing it, a directed dynamic battlefield, rather than having the CPU taxed and determining everything. I'm basically just going to have it happen in the background, and then I'll figure it out on paper afterwards. And basically, with each mission, the outcome of what's happening on the, we'll say, the global, or not global, the national level, will affect how I create the future missions. So it's still going to have that ongoing narrative type feel, that dynamic feel of warfare, but I'm hoping it'll overall have a much tighter experience. Yeah, I don't want to run over there. Let's take our way around the hill. Looks like we're taking some fire from inside the town. Excuse me. So, we're going to move around, and we're going to enter from the east, I believe. East of the town, yeah. Oh. I don't even know what you're firing at, guy. Let me stand up, see if I can see him. Alright, well, I'm just going to get 2 and 3 advance.
Oh, danger.
Make everyone a little bit more cautious about this. Okay, those are friendlies. Those are the guys we sent up into the woods, so they're going to watch our flank. And...
oh, stay alert.
So I'll tell them to stay alert, and let's go ahead on in and move into the town and clear things out. Oh, man. There we go. I don't see anything. What the heck? Okay, I'm confused because it's supposed to be... What the heck? Why do we have explosives going off? I thought we were dealing with basically guys with hunting rifles and maybe a few with an AK. So I don't know if that was friendly fire or what, but... Okay, we're gonna move on in and clear the town. Alright, so we got... Supposedly we have contacts directly ahead. I can't see, they're probably on the side of the buildings. Alright, okay, 2, 3. Why don't you guys move up here?
Move to that civilian.
I don't see anything. There's a civilian running around, but they don't appear to be armed, so I doubt that's one of the rebels. Seems to be a lot of fire going down the middle here, so let's actually, while my guys are covering me from behind, I'm going to actually bolt it for this building here. And... Alright, guys.
Oh, get back.
Let's go ahead and clear this building out. Make sure there's nobody in here. See, that's something that I've actually found happening. While I was designing this mission and testing it out, sometimes enemies would actually enter some of these buildings. Whoa. I've actually found an enemy in this building a few times, so... That's something that typically won't happen in Warfare, because Warfare, they're very... Oh, whoa, is that... I can't get a solid visual on what that is. Oh, yep. Yep, that's definitely a guy with a gun pointing inward. So let's drop him. All right, I'm gonna stay low, move out. But yeah, that's the nice thing about the Warfare is, or rather not doing Warfare, is because Warfare, it became predictable. I know exactly what the enemies are going to do because they just have the mission. Go ahead, take this place, move ahead. They're not going to try to hide in buildings, at least by creating missions, especially the way I am.
Oh,
I'll get into that in a bit.
formation.
It makes things a little bit more unpredictable and creates for some cooler combat situations. Say, somebody running through the trees. See, now adding civilians into the mix is actually really complicating things because I need to be doubly sure that who I'm firing at is actually a target. You know, it's actually a contact. It's good. Okay, we've actually got. Let me examine here. Okay, so we actually have civilian casualties here. It actually looks like. I'm gonna run over and check on them. Yeah. So it actually looks like the rebels, being the unscrupulous individuals that they are, because you know I need something for my you know, my propaganda machine to support this this fight. They evidently civilians are valid targets for them. So there goes my we'll say that's my way of, as a mission creator, painting these guys as evil. All right. So civilian casualties. We're going to keep moving up through the town. Now, before I move up any further, I'm actually going to go ahead and go into commander mode and get a view of our situation right now. Evidently, we still have people on the... We have enemies in the outskirts. We actually have enemies here. Looks like we got enemies all over the place. So I'm actually going to assign them to attack them. I'm actually going to have them move into the town. I'll have them deal with this, these forces over here, and then move in and take on these forces. It looks like we're here, and we do have some enemy contacts to the west. And escape. Man, that's annoying. I wanted to leave that in there in case anyone else had the same problem, so now that you know how it's going to be fixed. But I think for I might, if I have to do it too many more times, I'm just going to edit out the escape presses. I might. I always say I'm going to edit stuff out, but I don't actually end up doing it.
Oh, get back.
All right, so 2-3 move up over there,
That house to our front.
and then we're going to get 4 and 5 move up there,
Go to that house to our front.
and we'll say 6, 7.
6, 7. Move to 3. 2 o'clock.
10 o'clock, man, half a click.
All right, let's keep moving up. Have to clear this all out. Make sure we didn't miss anyone back here. Because they could be hiding around any corner. Also, I took a few shots. I'm going to actually reload, make sure my gun is fully loaded. Alright, I'm going to run up. Slide in here. Alright, no visuals. Okay, so we got friendlies over there. Trying to listen and see if
Standing by.
there's anything else. Alright, so we're about 10 minutes into this mission. I'm going to move up here. Get up against this wall. Can't tell if that's a contact or a civilian that's down. Which tells... Well, I already know that there's enemies all throughout the town, so I guess it doesn't really tell me anything I didn't already know.
Oh, get back.
Okay, I'm going to move around this side of the town here. So we got green smoke. That's right. We had enemies over in those woods. I don't know if it's safe yet. So let's actually take a look at the command mode. And we do see that there is still something out there. So I don't want to expose myself by moving out to this side of the building. But then again, it's highly unlikely they'll be able to see me, and they're going to have more pressing things to deal with. But the other thing is that it does look like they haven't been able to deal with these forces, and it looks like behind me? Hold on, escape. There we go.
Negative.
Okay, now what happens? There was one thing I did realize here. There it is. Is that with Ace, people can become wounded. Wait, where is it? So here he is. So if we actually check him out, we examine, and the guy is actually downed, but because he's technically still alive, it doesn't count him as neutralized. So on our map, it's actually giving us a false positive. If I heal him, he'll get up and shoot us.
6 o'clock.
I'd love to take him captive, but there doesn't appear to be a way to do that. Objective completed? Really? So it's counting us as having recaptured Krasnostav.
Připraven na rozkaz. Podle rozkazu.
Okay. I guess that's cool with me. So I hated that to have to do that, but I really don't like having these false positives on my screen here. So
Oh, return to formation.
I don't entirely trust that the objective is completed, that we have recaptured it, but I guess in a way we have. I guess we've
Standing by.
wounded them to the point where they're no longer offering any resistance, and as such,
Waiting.
yeah, and as such we have recaptured the town. Awesome!